being waiters means that we need to spend some time on empathy. So maybe you have seen stuff like that. We need personas, we need jobs to be done, we need journeys, we need interviews, passing the MAM test, etc. So this is what we are doing. We work with the companies initially, and we get into their context. Because this is what we were talking about context, right? So we need to understand what is the language there. For example, in the gaming industry, I think yesterday it was mentioned by Henrik, they don't have project managers. Do you know that? If you go and say the traditional stuff, project managers, scrum masters, yeah, they'll tell you we don't have project managers. They have producers. And the producer is not really project manager, it's a different thing. So there are many kinds of stuff like that. So we need to come and understand what is there and what is in the context and why we want to do it. Because actually we want to align the language. In the beginning you have stuff like that, but you need to understand that you are one of these people as well that understand the stuff differently. Although you think you know about Agile and everything around it. But actually you are one of these people here. And what you need to do is to get here. That's the first step. That's the ubiquitous language that we have in domain-driven design. We need to ensure it and work on it. How we do it? Of course, with workshops and trainings initially, with different interviews, with sessions, with observations, traditional stuff, nothing, let's say, extraordinary, but it's important and we very often skip it. And this is a problem because when we go and do trainings, you see these kind of pictures here, 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 here. If we start talking about software, digital, etc., we're going to lose these people. Many of them, if they hear software or digital or developer or whatever, they're just going to shut their ears and they will not listen to it. They'll say, that's software, that's not working for us. Have you seen this kind of attitude?
Where on Spotify?
For example, even, that's very fancy, even the gaming company, they said, we're not a software company. And they're doing C++ and whatever and whatever. They are not, they say we're not software company. So if you go and talk to them about software, it's not going to work. If you go to medical doctors and you tell them stuff that you're doing in terms of definition of done, etc., and software, when they hear in Scrum the word developers, which we know that it's not really meant software developers, but that's not going to work. So that's why, for example, we're changing Scrum and this kind of stuff when we talk to these people. For example, in terms of developers, we changed it to doers. I couldn't find better word, maybe.